you look at Troy Aikman, you look at Dan Marino. And in the comments, these guys go back and forth about Aikman and Marino and the league. So I want your opinion on it. So Troy Aikman won 3 Super Bowls in 4 years as a trigger man in the Cowboys dynasty, while rarely being asked to carry the offense. He had a lot of weapons around him, obviously. Dan Marino won league MVP in '84, rewrote nearly every passing record in his era, retired without a championship after reaching just 1 Super Bowl. Marino led a league in passing yards 5 times. Aikman never did once, yet Aikman owns 3 rings to Marino's 0. Do rings matter when we're ranking quarterbacks, and should they matter as much as they do?
Rings will always matter, and they matter more for the quarterbacks because they have more control of the game. So, yes, it should be a part of the evaluation, but you have to make it an honest evaluation. And a lot of times what I like to do is I like to put one guy on the other person's team.
Okay.
And, you know, me and Mike Irvin did this on a podcast. And because, you know, like the Cowboys and Cowboys fans, that's the number one stat that they mention. Like, they don't want to mention receptions, touchdown, yards. They don't want to do that. They want to mention that. So I said, okay, Mike, me and you are we're the same age. And we're relatively the same type of player. Big, physical receiver, can play to the boundary. And I said, if I'm in Dallas, how many Super Bowls do you think we win? He's like, you guys probably won at least a couple, you know. So you won 3. What do you think that you did that I wouldn't have been able to do? And I bring a little more peace than you.
Well, everybody brings a little more peace than Michael.
So it's like if Dan Marino was on that team with Emmitt Smith.
Oh, God. And Irvin and Novacek. Yeah. I mean, yeah, God.
Okay. I mean, Troy's the first pick in the draft. It wasn't like he was some slouch. Dan was the 5th quarterback taken in his draft. I mean, how many Super Bowls are they going to win if Dan Marino is there? Now, Ernie Zambezi and Norv Turner, do they run the offense a little bit different with the protection? They run it a little bit different because Troy can throw the ball. Troy can make any throw on the field.
Okay.
And a little more injury prone than Dan. But, man, Troy is a great leader.
Yeah.
Like, don't act like that shit wasn't difficult with Michael and all the stuff going to Dallas and Jimmy and Jerry. Like, people just act like he played a silent role, like he's Charlie Chaplin or something. Like, no, Troy Aikman is a dude, man.
Yeah.
Like, he is really, and Troy Aikman is one of the most underrated players because of the greatness, around him. Like, Joe Montana played with a lot of great players, is equally as great as Troy did. People give Joe the credit and don't give Troy the credit. Man, Troy Aikman was a bad dude. Bad dude from high school, UCLA, Oklahoma. Like, Troy Aikman is that guy. That's how you become the first pick in the draft. Big, strong guy, can make any throw, great timing, great anticipation. No, and, you have to have an adult to go through everything they went through, there in Dallas. So, to me, Troy Aikman is one of the most underrated players in NFL history.